Akwaba. 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 Ew. Ew. Akwaba. Haja Henny. Haja. Hello. Mommy and I'm kind of sleepy, but we have to talk. Things are going so well. Akwaba. Akwano. May show no colors. I like the way Encrophos soprano. Na me dream. I'm so happy. But I won't share my mind. Won't share my. Why you people? Is it funny me? Ken and Crawford. Professor Wagon. I told you that I'm sure by the time I met Pai Kusiano, you people will not want to talk to me. Po and Samoa Bema me 1 week, and I will love that because me decide to say make a court. Me find a cram the bare content, but the person starring is my focus. Having a flag bearer aspirant in court for nonsense reasons. Oh yes, I have done a research on it. I told you guys that I would represent myself. I am representing moi. My family, bro. You be asking what grounds I'll be suing him on. Oh, once I can prove in court that he did cancel the scholarship, which there is too much proof to. Too much proof. Ehona obabi ti se Stella oye problem because onimade ni nyina ni amike nyina onim. She can stop it. Onumpo otu $1,000 bi wo baby because we needed to confirm say Anel bekwa na onko. Ken made sure say Sassy can cry a waste because Then he decided some makola in Kosa school. If I don't have grounds, they will dismiss it, Anna. But it will still make the news. Yeah, what? If there was a legal or written agreement between me and Ken, school fees no one. Okay, first the easiest. Yenka the easiest. But irrespective of the fact that there is nothing written, the courts may, can, will. The courts can enforce verbal agreements. Did you hear that part? The courts can enforce verbal agreements if the agreements were clear, if the agreements were relied upon. You say agreements here relied upon in Tina. Say I paid 84,000. I paid it because it was relied upon, and this led to financial loss due to that reliance. And yes, of course, because he was the reliance, it caused a huge financial loss when he just pulled the plug. Example, if the person actively blocked or discouraged the use of the scholarship and took on financial responsibility in return, this will be seen as a binding commitment. Please, in this example, did Ken actively block and discourage the use of the scholarship? 100% yes, goddamn well did. I have the proof, the school have the proof, my daughter have the proof. Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo has the proof. Okotwem. Now, after Otwemuno, is there proof that he took on financial responsibility? Yes. Anope krayete se oka. Arabanya mi akwaba. Me das there power tap. Anope krayete se oka. Ana. Na mi tiase. So he took on the financial responsibility after he had gone to cancel the scholarship. Good. Then this is seen as a binding commitment. Okay. Now, say aya akwalano inka oye akwalanswa inka say parental or financial responsibility and duty of care. In Ghana, the law requires both parents to cater for a child's education and well-being until at least the age of 18 or university completion. If the child was a minor or still a dependent, she was a dependent because on yejuma okromo ne papa si on man ni yejuma proof wo ho or si on pinin man ni yejuma. So now let's go on. So a dependent there, onya minor, but not a dependent. So the mother can file for child support arrears. Moka isa misi obefa akwala no we 12. Arrears so from 0 to dama 12. For neglect or emotional financial stress. Neglect dia mukra mu proof say wa neglect. Emotional and financial stress I don't know how many videos are made soon, even after the fact. Senka US enka parental obligations no it varies from every state, but it has similar standards and it exists for enforcing educational support. Then another course I met me faso is soon. Intentional harm or intentional negligence. If the refusal to pay the tuition was vindictive, some mote brofo se reason na nimpa no di jai akwala ne fees ni tua no se eye vindictive ana se na eye emotionally abusive ena motepo o se enka all these fees ni talk an ko tre kwasia bi school fees nti ana eno nka emotional abuse na ho ka ho pa so be frem muti so se na suan na mi su obi a mi su a me da recovery ward a wona wo de me ba akwa America baby a wo minu na yenu kofa ma de ebre me o se de bi obesen. Don't forget say me want too much proof say verbally pa akwa we or say I can't talk to my child. Abuse ni de bebre o. Abuse no bebre. Any or say if his refusal to pay was vindictive, emotionally abusive or harmful and resulted in emotional distress, the mother and the child, the daughter possibly, can sue him for emotional and financial damages. Enya dikitu a wudie pamsiko bahwe se wo ho na contract bi say ye amount 50% of sikano. Fako start fako your contract no. Ye deserve 50% in job because of how why we humane goodwill ni bibia na wukuna ba na say oh sa 50% no de ma mu fa mu obi me a me de be ma now I start or the amount every quarter we digusu ye adwuma na da cross say o can say ye fufuo why banku nti ontua wo we ni biom. This is what is happening. Ono a wako cancel wo ni sika na wo de be we tue dukwan o se minye biom because me bu efu. You have a contract with a person. Do you know the stress you will go through if someone pulls the plug from underneath you just like that? Just like that. Wuti we woni wo hunti we sua de ama wenya support na woni say all you need to do is to learn. Na sika no omugo su tua. Obi si me ametua bani sa nipa ko no obetua according to if you are making the person happy or not. It's senseless. Do you know the nights that you go through not knowing how you are paying the next tuition? And it's not that one bobra kwasi asem wa bobra dia kwala na ko school one man no studies every weekend am wa bia motuminya sa scholarship no kwasi asem inti sa wo de ba ko school papa bi na wo ba no utua sika nyina studies na no nya scholarship. Now for scholarship no born because of be na e beka che say when twenty a che say one more bra nya nkwasi asem enye mu asem. Okay, especially since the cost this one or see especially since the cost it is above $250,000. This can be seen as a deliberate financial burden that was imposed on the mother after the father took back his own words and or decision. Yes, osim me di akotoka me tua pa de me kwa kodi tutu nye ne se oba ba ka se na ne ho achiri no very intentional, then the courts would listen. And how much proof do I have? I will take him to court. This is my money. He fucking owes it to me. Say me to me atete me ba. Ma akwala no to me 100% scholarship. Na wodi ayesem. When bi so obi a o, ono an okotwa mu. Emma nkrofon kra frese papa yi ade we. Wo kan no wetutu hu ama. Ada me amintua, me ametua ma ade. Senko kan e we ntua da nka I can't hold him. But because he paid for 2 years, that was the commitment. Then, possible legal grounds. Here are some legal avenues I can explore. Thank you for the advice. Viability if the facts are provable. Breach of agreement strong if proof of promise exists. It does. Negligent misrepresentation. If Ken made false claims that led to financial loss, he lied. Osi akwalano, waye tutu, waye say, everything he said, which was his reason, he has nothing to prove. If not, let him prove it in court. Na omonfa asem no mbome so. If enye sadia, well, you know how it will go. It led to financial loss. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. This is possible, even though it's harder to prove, unless it was extreme. But it still be heard. I mean, it will be an accessory to the fact, but it will still be heard. Yomu besha asem no. Say even child support cried child support arrears from the end unimo. Me say omuma mi zero mpa the fact say ye body na ebe more ruins versus ebe ba history mu no eno na mehwehwe no mo. On no flag bearer me man 7 suits to aswa. Yeah, we will get the international recognition most soon for nonsense. Most soon, by heart. Don't forget some madrin yeduma. Onu kra bekabi. Osi se minum cocaine na. Me pacho atembia medini bia. It's after the fact. Oni mi baby. Until some abeka na semu baby. Ne kwasia no. He was talking about my child, which vindicates me. He did talk about my child. As much as a twerp like that says he has the right. How much more me boy akwala come on. Look at the nasty story we have. We will tell our story. The courts will want to know. I have the things I need that I know I have. I need proof of the 100% scholarship offer. Do you think I don't have that? I do. Me to me a phrase school says, Anna can drive to the school right now in America and she get every shit that we need. Evidence that Kennedy Japan discouraged and or blocked the scholarship. And Kakufado mpon nimua or say opese onka onya me ban le lawyer na Akufado. Free SHS adreno. Ono no di katu mitim kane. Say waiting yes you know. Me amaye oban lawyer ontimi dis asem no. So akotwem na afi ni bu afunti onti asen. Then any messages, emails, texts promising to cover the fees. Oh, I have too many. Yeah. Then receipts showing I paid the 250. Yeah, me send this ikam man almost show some money laundry. Mko bisa Absa, Barclays Bank. Evidence that the father refused out of spite or rift. Me pacho mu kra mu beji dase. Anope ya me boy amante. Osi mintiada. Because out of spite, out of rift. Inti ni yue fi se odwan wa ma akwala no ne scholarship abon no kwasia messi o. The practical steps I need to take. And can almost mean consulting family law attorney. Me sisi ade me ye me research nkiti. Omo ama me advice me hwe say family law ehin de Ghana na beboa me. My kwakwohwe if need be, if not me si me by myself. Then well, I will have to also see which of the jurisdictions would be relevant. Since school no US, me ba no US, papa no ko back, I will have to see that maybe when we hear professional legal team no. Okay, then I would have to consider mediation or arbitration before the lawsuit. Inti na no pay. Me ka tre Professor Wagon ne nkrofo ne say some per out of court settlement and some media court na meji senya na meditia school na pepepe 6 months bia omo fa me semester sika mami mi mentia no kese ba ko na makase omo fa mbom mami but mentia installment so da America minibo say where sanda ho betua ni nyina ansa deadline no. I have never paid in installments. Mitia. Pamsiko bamdasi. Mitia 4. Okay. So, I'm repeating it for you people. Me sorry, anopa. Ekodu pempen so na manti enyansa sembia omo ho. I don't give a fuck. I won't give you any 1 week grace period and I will do what the fuck I need to do. Okay. If I also want the jurisdiction to be in Ghana, domestic violence. Oh no, I would have beaten the hell out of her. Can me see a court too? Memory tea a cry back and once and walk out. If it were domestic violence and family tribunal, DVA, dosu. Ana dosu for family who how low. And you can no kodi in the driver girlfriend will dumping my you didn't call dumping my if you can way good ni who way. You go swear. Mo baba beka kwasi asem say no ye of age no tia. If the child was 18 and over or ye dependent, but the court will still listen once there is a clear agreement that shows that the father voluntarily took on the responsibility. He did. And there is clear indications. Everything proves. So start it here. I will sue. Meaning saying easy. But I will sue. Just for shaggy. He declined the scholarship on his own accord. He declined the scholarship. And Crawford catching his own journey, you know, see Debbie, and no trim. Okay. Then he didn't only promise to pay, he paid, according to him, 3 years. Monsieur 2 years. And then he backed out later on due to a personal rift. At the end of my treachery, why someone say making kind of me 3 more. And no. He backed out later due to a personal rift. This is a case based on reliance, financial harm, and emotional distress. And that can be built against his ass. I am going to build it. How many of you know Masem Bodamni? How many of you know Wakacham say mental health? How many of you know Wakacham say drug addict? How many of you? Nanam Kasamo Kikani na egu. Debbie. Nina na ekona support say aha na ade ani dimi koduye. Wie ya di ye betna ha. Bedi ya atem. Ye menim sene ye kwa ama me ko feki apology po. 5th year man I make a chance akola no kra apologize say. Ofili say akola no kra. She touch or didn't fame. There is also proof say nkola omo eni se me ba no ogusu tua omo hu fees with your money. Just for Shaggy, I will build the case and it will be solid. I have solid evidence, and I am going to myself be very strategic and then find a strategic legal framing to frame this. There is no rush. There is no rush. Muntia biom na wa meka mo asama nkyere me say afa munsa me mamu videos am ko eduro so mo kan na chitaafo na why say 10 osan henen man kasa me ho okay mo uni am die begu ho mama mo hu say akwala no kra mfa ni nye bimpo sesi apempenso ya yewe mo se me mamu 1 week minya official letter bia inana me mamu respect but sesi enwumre me ka kire mu after ni me beka na no pay mo mama mamu free litigation demand edikai no asem we na yebetumi aka no out of court and samayedin minyedin mimpeni favor me sign o kwaji sika kwasi asem mi hia ne hwe I just need sika na o man ne bore me by going to cancel scholarship megio na kwasi asem ben wuti we anya o desa obabenya scholarship na ohome a wa home na obana kwanya scholarship no na odwan bi ekotwam owie osi mi bu efunti afa mi ntia hey mimpena ndi sika o dabi he should not add 1 cent more pepe ni amtiaye asa but ye kokot na se yanko ni se ya nsem ehwo na obehu se enkense se o ma endru ho megio don't forget say nyende na me beka Lady Julia me da asepa don't forget say nyende na me beka o me ka kire na nado see obey me lawyer that was 2013 into obianfa no nkwase asam mfimodo that was 2013 oh me das Lady Julia me das me tie mu be ka kwase asam wan mobra e na hwe na bra ba kwasia sika dodo asano na me de hweba because odwan bi ekotwa scholarship akwala na odi ni ti enenyan me wie me ko na po ho wa mam scholarship in the body ma adwa saf na owo bibi di no na owie ye no odi sika kwoto ka mu no ma ne ba no ntumi afa sika no anko school me try letter adwa saf o fie no ni ma de aka ne ye she didn't mind me gender women wan kasa me ho ono no kotwa mu me se mi bisaw wo ti wei wo ba bi enya Emmanuel nyame shaw wo ba bi enya scholarship 100% odiphobia bosi metwam ni tia wonni binti na nyame adom scholarship pono na ni bakwa ni se afia de mibu efu me ka se bra me fie wan banti mi ndentia biom intentional ade am kan wotie o si se ni bakwa no oyen out of spite we breach commitment se wo proof se ni bakwa no ko twa scholarship no mu na wo proof so twa mu no so tua ba ko pempa a commitment. So I'll take him on. Missy, I don't care if they dismiss the case. Just to drag him through that mud. Messi, no. So many unnecessary things. We know say man cocaine no. Me pese me use sa side no. Nya ni say me pesika o. Sell sisa me si me nye mo ma ye hair follicle test. Court wo betumi aka son ye be hair follicle test no. Ken me di nkwasi asem be court kogu animu ase. More than ya wo di anas no. Watch me. Ken watch me yo. Wo na wo kan yo. Onum cocaine ne sa. Na de wan num. There was no alleged to it. So you do know say minimum coke. Enti me person omo be yi mitri hu. No omo yi mitri hu ya kan ye be yi wudie. In enye be ye pinso. Senya wodin ade kitwe bi wudi yi anas no. The same thing ena me dey be yo. Wo be hair follicle test no. Oh be ye. We are na maje full power of attorney if you me bano. Now I betray the proofs that you got, which is why you stupidly came to tell the whole globe such nonsense about her, calling her unprintable names. Jimmy Papa, can me say me call for she, me call for shaggy. A whole flag bearer aspirant. Yabo would be a lawsuit 7. When one mad baby mama. Mpese me improve say no crema bodam, no creme drug addict. Me ni na ba wana wudi me. Me pese me ma wudi hunye finsa. I just want to attach my mess to your glorified name. Made to true. When my dear I try. Canadian Japan versus imagine Dr. Baumia versus Kofi Young Krama. That's what's going to happen. Obio bia no so aye fia kan ho. That's the person taking you to court. Oh, I can only imagine the headlines. Me kwa court so me make sure say me sabodan for papa except say me kasa ube se minimnyansa. Ken azam zibewa bye. Monum tampin mo waye test na we dan tampin wo mu mama su egu wodo da wo na echem because I na echrem azam ewa. I'm now na e boko therapy. Oh, I will make sure of it. Murukwa mara mosma meze nsreba na nyama mokona mudru hwa ampa meye nyankoma azina ehu. You go over you. Mo go enyim aso mosma meye mo hon. Mo cause attention all the watch on picture. I mean am nyiwa court. Mo prove them abodam. Ba me nyor court. Mama some na ye loud for no reason. Ami ehu asemi American screen record. Mudru hwa I will act out and still say that minim. Because me tell her minim that's a ma famedra. I will play your game. It go over you. It go over you. Yero kokoto. Yero kokoto mama akwori. Onye na ese enyim kokoto na se izi nkunyim na se botum ehuhu anche na ye mobile. Enyi bodan fa kokoto ewin. Ye nti wanyu age. Ihu biara o chede ye kosia. Ana enyi nese muwini so kan ho za double enyim guase. Gino, menu record either angle eye kosia because a baba court dressed like the Japan most my dress is that out. My dress mosima anasia no ho ba court na onpo e decent. Ami a mechichir menanda me etukuru nya. Ami kosia sema me bebezi wo court woni enwa. Nkrofo show oba obi odenti tumi dina. Kosia mogu wenyi mas ame mo hwehwe date so washa oba ha wo fi primary sane ye court wa ono iwo inyo azams be we nwa kene Japan azams be ye we hu ye duru court na eke bisa wo ba ne de oya ampada wan throw apology mozori ye anel mozori ye. Your biggest problem oni mbesafo ebienya wo we. Oh, can wo problem ni? Da mon kwasiafo ebieni. Obi antum nka wani Masem. Each of them is looking for something and they are scared you won't give it to them. You are so good at manipulating them. But let me tell you something. No matter how smart you think you are now, they will still get you before you close your eye. Both of them, they will get you different angles before you close your eye. Nadama mbesiafo nkwasiafo yi. Stella, yo jina hui. She doesn't really care now whether you win or not. She's pretending to be on your side. Because Elizabeth there kosia idure enyima enyi mpapan na enyi ne boko. Dama side glorified side chicky. Dam glorified side chick. Ena ne yire no. Ena first lady. Ena me wife. Munni ferry. Stella na no yenti ntayo ebunti. One fine yam. Mrs. Stella no champeti na mo moban. Sam me pia I could have had him mempie. Nipo tu mba fam fi benyin fufuru ni fi am katena tema. Ogbo enyama do me fi ho. Kan ma me obatema me mu yin say ontum mba chi de me ebu. Miss Mumbe orkwan. Orkwan. Na me mpen. Da membesi afu kwasiafu ebieni. What if you find a wife, you find two kwasiafu. They are all bowing. They are all afraid to lose. Hi God. Stella, boy, if I know a taxi driver, was a corrupt tamper. Because you were there with him throughout all his fraudulent visa activities. You were with him. Why any nyario? Why damn Yahoo nyamane? Imagine the time not trouble Carlos or your visas. Do you know how we will see him fraud boy? Now fast forward 40 years or 30 years. When you scam and now we have to go and bow to him. He's no more the fraud guy now. No tutun crofun home pictures. She's a passport. Stella, she stayed. Or one more or yeah. Dama a reason was making sika. Kosia kuriot na nincheni talk besi. Husband snatcher ya oba 30 years ago ya wa mama jealousy. What are they actually trying to show us to learn? Me peda matase kene Japan dama mbesi afia ore opedo chere hende. It is good to have side chicks. It is good for side chicks to go and outdo the wives. What Christy Abba enyansaze na ozere brain besi afu to emulate. I want to know. Osa the president bia mba ya oza ashawani street girl biara onye na wo onfa ibi see. Why do you think we call on our first lady until you have a friend? Mother of the country, side chick ya. Iya. Na kene Japan nya akukuduru okaka Tracy buacha asam. Besi afana kro na obuan onye ye kro no ma onye sika. No o feel the sikanti we si sadan now he can na kro no so was oton cassettes. There esika for okrom hanya wo one weird stupid sounding story. Hey, now despite you mo no by force. Oh, you look ridiculous. Aban kosiezi swinyi adrodro wenyum. I will quote Brazil e bo Rolex so say Movado say abazi. Can so oricho tatar no so oboro waging jim papa. You can't even make it look normal. I say I won't be for a while bra boom. A year minimum how many of can nature focus yafo umbua bida mari cause yafu bida dachi hima na wor bisa Dr. Baumia de ena Samira eko bubu dan ena wan kashi ena oba de e wo so tu knufo cause yafu ebie ni awagina we obi asro aboa na ohye mfinfini Into one way no problem. That man kwasiafo mbesiafo ebieni. When you find a woman, you have found a treasure. Ken home one and all find it. Charleston na medase. Ken nkwasiafo mbesiafo ebieni home hin no find it. Into that man kwasiafo mbesiafo ebieni. Won hu na asama orokodu. Won hu ni won say eti mbu asama kwasia na ohemfimfin no kan ya. Ose number indoku ne nkotwon nkatwomban. Dama number ifie wurafon. Damon kwasiafon. Mkroma blocking no. So what conversation do you think goes on in the house? Ma in trio way. The assassins in 7 besie. Kwasia besia dam. Nebana wae de. Breza we no. Nebana nuhwan nsunsu da bodomoban. Ono pocho Anelson be 12 years ah. Bisamede aban komo na wanyi damage rizi wo fie ho nta otum ka de Anel's mother has not done well for my mother, all that my mother did for Anel. A friend oye don't know hunda na maami oye bibi manel but what if fifi bu afo kwasia bi o se sane manka sanko onyim de Stella nyane ba hey what sort of insult is that? Stella why de bunti gina way oye then no what dwin don no wo ban. Where the fuck is the resemblance on wotum za akohwidami? Hey aban kwasia sama akurubani besi ojo why de hypoptimusy ezena botum be hu a wonyim de nchane ba kosiafo ba ne banankase na ono onyini nuanetin ono onyim de ne maami ye bibi manela. It is a sacrifice because how else would they know? How else will he aza ne maami ye ma ono Abigail no that she consider it that her mother has done so well or it is a responsibility? Kwasiafo if it was all peachy, how come Abigail can say niame mami ye ma Anel na chesen kense so onye na oye? How did that little girl know to come and say that mon kwasia some ke we nimu nyansa we ya abuwa papa wo fie ni? A house divided against itself cannot stand. Your house is drowning. It has fallen and entered the ground. Iya buonti shankwasia some nam nerizi shankwasia party bi ayeye Stella wa hono Stella odini sika odinani onyam na wa party tre na za be show off sa party na odi kofa Linda no so wa de footballer Elton Wines wa party ohun se nye sika ketwa obo ka ba akopɛ wan dem kosia party ni bio hwam na na riche bofrota ye 60th birthday is Togbe eya sipo weje ye ha che Togbe no ya by force shema husband snatcher ojan ho wae mna mo hwan na wodina waiters bio shan why they clean why the Latina cleaners na one nam hotels ni bi esis wo ye kwasiafo. I am going to come here to insult everybody who could have helped Ken to solve this issue. We are moi. We are very stupid women. If you people can't talk to him over this small issue, kwasiafo na mudi nechi no oti bonso sahwan one no de apofin ebaka de erbon hwroma eya aboama awo. Yes, Samira Fulani ni. You are asking her how they have lands in Accra. Kwasiato we enkreni wafra wa ajete ana wafra ni wafra den kwasia wukrom ne nkran aboy senia wo wutumi nyansa ase no munya akronfo nsa ase no wo bai wo se wo si shelters adena mo jimi say wo ka se mi si apartment na eden sa de na ebubu ye na shelters Wusu otibonsu. Wusu ya another kosia. Oh, Elias medase. Otibonsu. We Jimmy papa. Se wini we nam. Na wontu min Kenya nsa se mi ankyere no. Emfa sa asem kitwa we hu. Na mo sori na mo disika egum. Se sika no be ma asem na ayira wo. Se die yo oye kosia na mo mpa mu nka nkyere no. Hwem buam besiafo ebien medase Chastina. Kosia fum besiafo ebien. Abuokri Ojimnyansanka oman won't be running down send ya bro ye kanu. They can't, like, do you know how serious this is? 5 years in me. They can't talk to their husband to go and correct this simple stupidity. But sir, in kwasiafo mami anyway, I expecting some beba mounting any sort of platform for him. Ken, for which okotokum. Na yo o send the mass yerbe ya ebo misa akukọ da akunpo benye enyimnyam wusika basa papa puskeleke otaro ho ya bua no nya fault. You are surrounded with mbua which papa hey the worship mommy Masem said one bottle Mize tete. 1 barrels of good Mary sprinkle. Mary chicha do me shrens no bosso sawodo. Si yeni share no si ho. Why there? Nyangla topo. Isu mapama de him. Well, I still I shall not draw so call by at least 1 yard. 1 hour be home. Wala Stella would draw see 1 or baby home. 1 be when into here than a master beta. Hey, and I then may him then a architect be warm a can of bro. Now I am Yanka where was it can. Ah, on zoo because you want to know what brim net eh. Washing when my own boy in me peda mu which is he representing one kwasia foot down when I was a kenichi na will bisa ena ramatu when you mad that the one I was a kenichi when you yet hey when I walk party mums what encrasofono dia mo hey can ala dress in beauty jan. Oh no. Jamana za oye eyi kakra wode mu anyi jama Kristi. Jama. Oh no. No. Iyi ni system iye mobor papa Ken miss wuska yo ye mum. Ken wusika no ye imum. Hwemosme inam hosren. Ebaka de Axa was a chiro so as now was it to a brazen. Oh, and now you're by force. Eh, or by force. And to my raze. And to 1 year any hopes not the airport time or a airport. Share surprise birthday or ye maniri. Ahmakalam. No, yes, and woozy. Hey! Our kwasiafo. And the fact today, would not to want to make sure as one toshe is in them chromia. Oh, a house divided up against itself, ampa. It has fallen, here they cannot stand. It has fallen. Into Dama programming, all you did was show yourself because Christinum no what you be alive Isha. Ingo our current go on your papa nibi. Shebe Shaksiana our man abuan Nana abazi talk and share Ojaho wa finessing or Bosham wa besia crosso. Wa brand madam on any The Asa season 7. Oh, so how happy is this girl? Look at her. Hospice wife. Warwan no way better team. Shenenyum getting married to Onassis. How are you not smiling? Niyem nya shishin. Batonka. Ines no ya slimming cause and why anxiety no ro daman. Shenitno. Na wa Christy inyame ekoto wo bet and data. Hey. Ekoto wo baby a wo cremate ifuna na ba sambai. Ana dead then. Oh no. Wig on ye. Wig ni udoyezin looking at it. Oyezin kakra on relax ala kakra. Yay! Man pon ahen fa besasa. Shen. Ewu de enkunta ya to bentum. Origin die muading nka warwa wo bi se beyin also I am appreciating or a long service award 25 years time I was it that my anniversary na me banezi 26 don't forget hey can nor baba glorify side chickness dama benyini no tum ogbe nano no kasa about Tracy Buachi. Hey, into me peda munhu. So waka there. Proverbs 31. When he who finds a good wife finds treasure, can the treasure noni bunfu or in changa na inuma? Can on or both? In changa and inuma. Wanyi itinkele no one in it. Ewe inchanga chichio ine inoma ni ne inchanga chichos ne inoma ne itikelenkele no hye na akwanwe ana itikelenkele ono hye mfinfini warbo wa kwandar oso untekuma warbo untekuma. This is what we are, all jokes aside. So this crap is approaching the presidency of Ghana. Eh, muwa mbabi mo fam Ghana. Wo mo mkrofofo. Mewo. Ye na bakroni. Inti you are present polygamy or present Islamism. But what is his policies on plural marriage? Bigamy say. Christy, either there a bad may who there. Washa on Katakala, where representation. Ne Akasha Kwana Naja Kwasia some Mrs. Nair carrying an Yachukun. And now a baba be a bold Nakadenia will say a Mrs. Nayachini bigamy. Or say bigamy is a crime in this country. Can watch in 1 minute may satisfied. It's only don't know satisfaction. Most satisfaction guaranteed on Penamore. Miss House when you are showing him. Do can all court. Court is what from found up down for no fro. On our phone. One go school, nenue flow, managing so. My frau quarter ebaba inti I will do nonsense with you. You come to court. Once I get the satisfaction of His Excellency Kennedy Ejapon versus the mad woman. Mi yasayema. Pochaba yasi. Wana netumi na court. Abba obrempon. Na wabonizi na. Wabakada was so hey, I'm writing my name in history. Ken so want you on the biography because you have any one's in bow baby. But I'm on missing of from the door of him. You're court. Men to move about sister boy you. Morio, Mario, once this man represents himself, I have already won the case. That's all I'm looking for. Obana was asking to pull my appeal, no our friend you. No, Abba, no marry, no our friend you. Me exhaust a one, no my Canada anger. My frana. Time the longest people who go to court obey I mean on. And I my pencil, na me no call. Erase and also erase it, Makada erase 2, na erase 4. Na yoko. Waka to soon erase and the wash or you seen 2 times and now 4. No was Madame Dabo down, na me see me banam pedam bush them reta power. No was some coffee na moko. Next week na maba charging for more socks na or chinuma human. Cause yes, some cotton and Missy Babs in the court. Wawar mwe bien mwa nkosi afun besie bia wo beyin na brabom waka time what's the say wa bronya asama ba waka asama Kevin Taylor ka kire Rebecca Kevin Taylor se Rebecca ejim dudu dejam wenja anukunumpo o se Rebecca wan yeyi wan ma. Yes, I really miss him, so I'm going to take him to court every week. Do you have another sensible question to ask? When I was playing sweet songs and campaigning for him, that one I'm treating. In then I'm laughing, papa. So what will you do about it? Will you undo it for him? Wa fembesi afo kwasi afo ebien. Kevin Taylor ka kire yen de or then Rebecca oja na akufo ado for supposedly allegedly knowing Sewa Bruni. But kwasi afo ebien ni obi afra no ho misisi Japan. What sense? So there are women who can't talk to their husband, or they will talk to him and he won't mind them. You don't know that all of this is going to bring beautiful narratives about this motherfucker. Moambir mayamawan. May free of charge. This is voluntary. He who finds a wife cannot find a wife that. Business transactions yala. Besi obotumi na area visas na wa akojoje wa akafa sweet what the lady down went to do her but yes pamsiko ba yerba ho sweet boo boo enya Stacy bia Stacy so no mame oba ahima no ne mame ni skala otwe maken na mo tema gan da krobosu no a secondary school girl who can started to read Stacy no. Not Stacy or secondary school. Me, the yob you. Kennedy Japan, what will be your policy on men, old men, parliamentarians, fucking secondary school girls? Huh? Kennedy Japan, what are your policies in your stupid manifesto regarding old men who have been CCing Moframa or CCing one? You will not get policy. Missy Bessie Afrabian or Tanakan in Chenny. They are his downfall. And some ye baba kada into MPP for to mean sanction ken into your to mean suspending no they should have done that. They should have been able to tame this backing dog, rabies doggy in chedam besiafu kosiafu ebieni konyido obi anye honkunu no ho asamka injoyido obi anye honkunu no ho asamka sawaye mbesiafu a wonyim nyansa ba wonyim nyansa it is evident that we are unkosiafo. Since Daben, Namaba Kroima, Enya Sazahin na Kenaye, since I was no called BNI, that were Akatriz in Asambino. I'm in Kutimpo Masha Roba 5 years. Damen Bessiafi were him. No, to Mukade Bessia be no contrary so the condensed milk, Mon Ferry Mamudinichi. Mamudinichi, Mom, dear Majimio. Minyo bia umwe chimi nanka Yenka se papa bia ninimu sadia kitwa we obe resolve no kitwa compared to what it is going to cost him when it's not repaired. So let's go this tangent. May ye fear free way member dio bia tema minum beki coming. When you find a good woman, when you find, he who finds a wife, Ken has never found a wife. He is finding arrangements. What works? Chrissy dear no hospice wife. Na we kwasia we when ebe tolerating no Masem no. Onia, chisa wo obano. Na wakohwehwe nsuo. Ono a okonni no. Ono anim so provide nsuo e wo fie no mu to the point say there is always insure anyhow back another woman fee. Light anyhow back with Diania. Ken is such an shower you don't have an idea. What's your name Bantina? Ubano definitely obey two. So Ubati Kenny definitely Ubano Baya showing. Huh? Yes, see, winya a area. Hey, Stella, the near bio. The question is, do they advise you and do you take it? So you don't. I say, I see, Kohuni can miss one another's near BB. In Kanye MP penny for ne was say, oh, money can in Casao. There be. Senko woman yansafobi wana braboma. My omutiwe. Bibia omusho can when I can sorry I know the amount. But they have the way of getting them. So what does that mean? What it means is Stella, she has given up. Ono or bomb pie second on koninu. Now akofa or the oba akokon techrewe or the akok because on twini can enko. Your baby awaye. Ken is rude and adamant. Inti obano we taking usa. Na Stella says yo Kena. When a bezin anwa is in umpo and shower abon. If not, she'll have to use her money to find toy boys. So she feels stuck with this ass wipe. But she's not wishing him well. Or bomb paye die more ding second mamon or quamon do. Mea so me my dear chance. Stella minim so I had a chance about no any goody. Or no ye need ye made you school that. Yem pammy will fear that. Min dirty cromford that. My boyfriend ponon to me could not do. Ye define a box or so. No, so they be told me boxing. No, chin, asa. When you drag less, when you say I'm operating, this is their job. This is what they do. Oh, we're not. Nanka me go here in 2 days. Baby. Mama me fa kwenya we sun kantra mu na mo jimi na. Money mona Hajia for real kobano. Messi she's chipped. Hajia is out not on good behavior. Snitching do a girl na snitching. You don't have an idea. Was snitching be na enkrofo people home ni mumpo say Hajia ni munsem bi fa omo. Okay? San enkrofo na omu nim say Hajia ni munsem bi fa omo ho no. Omu de 100% or the omu nyina egum because omu kra omu nim say Hajia nim so omu so ye nyoma bi. through association na hajia ebehu. But we yincrofo bibriama. And FBI, they won't just zoom in like that too. Omu money yes hajia ne kind. So for them to make it look real, no. Omu beti tawa no mu achi biti say china ya chill. Onu ya chipping no nam. Hajia ya chipping no. Na ni tuno or the tina ho beti. Auntie. Most of their body parts is numbed. Won't tissue. Hey, mi wokunu. Wankasa kachire mi wokunu. Ekuno all per president edi. Na oye kwasia deken. Kwasia sema no ka. De biam boasam de nano. We did you be atem ahimfo court judges so ne party podie we di omo atem bia bi. Da chese abroso na wo ye ne yire. Me se Kevin tell Rebecca train say Rebecca Akufo-Addo nka yo so njai ni kunumpo. That is if Sesewa Bruni asem no was true. Missy ha. Nyen say me a new face so ma nwan mienu we omu ni me. Christy ne better ne office ne assistants Christy ne vice ba ko ne mekuma obaya ba ko ne me pa cho mo obaya ni akire mo ankasa mo tumi etu Christy fu say e wo so ni kunu kasa mo kan no kan sen osuro mi bo a mo ankasa mo nsuro se mo no bikem be kasa nti eye den na mo nyina mo badwin se anel de ke wo so otumi ni kokasa mo nka no kore tina me se Christy no pe nyansa di bia ya enka kwala no koto ne na so 4 am dwan to ane papa no se wo mua kwala no mani nwan to a you don't have to be in the room but walking into the room going to lie by the man romantic. Who gives a fuck about the romance? Oh god, I got people say obi obedi me. Oh wayena Stella po busy. Stella po kenizin. Multi bi ozin e no nzina. Ebe ozin ibi annually. Bi ahomo wo ba na okasre na wa abo na we ezin okor. Ebe ne den. Mo mpese Yenka. Ye be kan. Mo ko fa Samira de ba nis no a double silencer. E na nye we mu nso nko a. Linda o Eugenia daso ho. So I want to know when we get this president on famanya she say what will that mean? Hey, no your president e de na ebeka mo beka kire mukun mo aware na muguso ware no. Ukunu ko fa sai chika ye kan sen. So what? Mukunu ko ware oba afofro bafia. Your friend is so what? Wini why? Unkwasiama biti Stella. Educated, timid bitches. Where you say only self-confident. She's so lost. How can you look this? Oh. Only confident. She feels Ken is her ultimate achievement. Say Okoprina Kenjana Obeden. She's identified herself with Oman and this and this. Oh, I am me. In Chamabo man publicly. The focus says uncle or 2 friends says he's yes man easy. Maka. These 2 women, and they are the problem because almost so omo beka omo kan fi omo na omo guso krokro no omo guso jiji ne so Me Eugenia me ba Anel na ye kope school ama Anel. Inti oba no ni so ono nko na oba ni Eugenia ne no. Me mani hia me wo that time na Shangri-La ho na me ne me ba no ye kodi English breakfast inti se ye wie ade oye na me smart to asoko office. Ken bedu ho a ye pia abonten no oni Eugenia si ye beg greet me say o si yankwe na me bi e train na me dia anelt na ho na me katum o si na won fro na me bisa say me fro e kire ana me fro enim wo yare o woni wo ba no ne whoever Eugenia monko me ba na minim say sa enka edwum kan mama na nko ti mi gina Granada o se cars na ye rent o Granada ono me rente ba ko na me di yomu echi ena ye koye na ne bo onye din sa o mo be chiecha muni na wo rente car na ne bo onye din sa enti ye kodu ye na Anel me koye na omo erem na Eugenia ba Amanda wo ho dada for a little flower. So I got down minding my business. Because I wanted to walk to see the exam hall na Anel Muono. So I went and looked at where she was sitting. Na me sign bet na hona ye de forms be bi ba ye fail. Eugenia guso fail African anwa. Mo nim se ma ye lucky se mo nyame. Te se me ni Eugenia. Eugenia say ai yeah ni say yeah lucky. Me say Eugenia ya man kan bo some dem je. Woni why na lucky. Na me ne wo mo na mo soso no so wey na Eugenia ye me say fiao why wey mo na mo jiji ne so ye o mo wie bibia wie no yeah they sat in their car to go. I didn't go with them. Then because they will have to drop a nail to me, I had to go with my daughter. Oh sir ene wo ko edwuma ene Yenka sino bibi am zama ko edwuma me pon na me de ma de yako. Get out. So that's the who I am. But these ones, they lick his butthole so that I don't know. Some ye ma papa and kasem winke knew how. Enti ma we almost now her dream who say almost your first lady need the almost. But how to become the first lady on phone? When you nyan sampa was a cansama campaign things are a better omukunu nechita for omunisa nyansa no. Stella otna media house ye media dien kese. Ontumi fa media ni nyansa di bia ma papa. You think because she can't do it? She was the media whatever. Yeah, no big time woman for media. Why would she do it? When the guy is such an ingrate, such a twerp. My foul taxi driver. As you saw on fear, she will man jankana on your mobile, yen. Kogana bra, no alcohol no ma for. Oh, sell away a belly. Oye belly. No, a media a day. Media. On fire she because we yineni onu no ye. Obodam onu na onye. Na won fasika nan kama inchanga. Kosieze kwa. And she is the registered owner of Oman. Semunimua. Kennedy Ohine Japan is married to Stella Wilson Japan. They are involved in the Ken City group of companies, which comprises of 13 companies stretching from media, cold store to real estate. The group is also an umbrella for Ken City Media, formerly Oman FM Limited, which owns Net 2 television station, Oman FM, Ash FM, Spice FM. Kennedy is the CEO of Ken City, and his wife Stella operates as the company's owner, according to the National Communications Authority. There is, however, no company profile. Muntie, no company profile. At Registrar General. Ken the company in Kotianko Registrar General. Also have a 7,000. Registrar General. Registration cry better say date of commencement can only be. Na snit na yebekwa kung say ghost names ben na wafa home. Mr. A. Japan is a politician, businessman, and a philanthropist. He became a self-made millionaire at a fairly young age with his business in real estate. He can mumyoko shinio. Eton pikina na started then see. Okay. Mrs. Stella Wilson Japan is a registered owner of Oman FM Limited, Ken City Media, which manages Oman FM and Net 2, according to National Communications Authority. She was a council member of the Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association, GIBA, from 2010 to 2012. She was nominated as Media Entrepreneur of the Year for an award for the media entrepreneurs who have demonstrated exceptional media entrepreneurship skills in 2013. Mrs. A. Japan is the owner of Minadoro Ventures and Messrs. Imperial World. Do you know why everything is in her name? Because they are thieves. In Tikene Japan, there, Sika bebrebe nyina no si ono. Company ni bi ni dim. Why do they have the need say ombe ni na wo ban dim? Because of ochina kronu bia ebeba behwehwem. For you to already have a plan to hide things means you are doing things that you are hiding. It is still like there or as cash cow. You see information. I had to say, you see Hajia for account na di sika. God. Mesoya Yahoo boy of old. Yahoo boy of old. I just came to let him know that I don't have to scream. I have a perfect means of taking him to court. Maybe prepare as na one by one. Na me na call one by one. I don't care how many, the more the better. Because I want our names, Meneno, joint name, to be flooded everywhere so that it will diminish his supposed eminence. Woso sa na abodanfo kontria na ezi ma abodanfo no po otumi ni kokota yeah, everything about you is questionable. So I appreciate you people being here, and you made the mini come too much. I appreciate all of you for being here. Let any Japan know that Atemna and Dimino, it only fuels my passion. Omo and Dimatem Crampa, me were too much bullshit on him to say, which is very motivational, self-motivational. So, whether or whethernt, I will be here. Maybe I am happy you are such an evil, senseless, thinkless kwasiampeni. Winyansa nkebehami, because you can't fight a wise person on few. But we are kwasianti. Kwasia nyunti. Definitely. And the rates are such that you will not be able to ignore or only let your lawyers come. Uno mo lawyer cry be shame but damn ni wo court who say still me win on e win nti ebusuafo medam asi bebre meni kum too much God willing I'm looking for a day that I have a full day, then I'll play my video of the first time I came live. If not, I'll have to download it and upload it on YouTube. Maybe I have to do that rather. Oh, so nyamin kamu. Nko kancha kwa siyampeni ojaino. Senro enamuti se o se odemeba no ni sika no kotoka na na opese o trechi kwasia bi school fees nti. This is a biological father. Kwasia sa. Kwasia benin kwasia dam. Oye kwasia. Oye kwasio. Osise odi ashawo ni kura na so onyim we di dada mama nyim dada mama wo dada bisi light detector test no mama yin yusi ti enye hwe empama na be yeduma mama me repeat mamu na menko me ba adwoa never ever once has she ever written anything that looks like an apology for a kwasiampeni be masa we you join papa nkamichia sana so trema wanko nkasise waden rubber stamps wo anela onfo ye brutuo one chroda medima no so a wo beka kwasiasem no me amete you ain't shit. You are as worthless as the cane knife. Useless. 5 years. Mama na say na ebanipo pacha. When you even believed that obana pacha opanye nyansazi kupo cause yampeni. Thank you all for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow in the morning. Inshallah, I will be here. The goal is just to dismantle him. I don't care if you think it will work or not work. The fact that you come here every morning and every evening to remind me in the chest moya nkwasiafo papa na wokotu won fi hin na mo jimi sei enye adwuma ensu de bia na wo beka akire me na wo mreye me ma badam na won so class ye hemfa mo jimi bia ye kwasiafo ma mienu wei ba ku besu na ba ku nso besere ba ku na o no nso so odoken dodo na wari o ohia ken ma wenya bibi na we frifie Chrissy is breaking no. She was enjoying the marriage when she was in America and Ken was here doing all the stupidity. Okay, America 3 days been our but CCR retirement now. Hey, chick no who amenye. Madam was some buy. My intention and my goal that I want to be consistent with is to always come here and say negative things about Ken. And name new passion. Mwana muba na mabetre wo senior baby a wo ba ne papa mu ye nkwasiafo ono a odwan no ono onim se ye ne ba ono ne obaye no na ebo akwala no 5 years ya still onye hu hwi ebo ye kwasia se obetumifo utumifo me she watem deservingly minishie. I love you guys. I'll be here in the morning. Have an amazing evening.